Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another flip through. Okay, so, oh, sorry, I'm trying to roll my chair and it's getting stuck on the floor. Anyway, welcome. Welcome if you're new here. Glad you're here. Today we're going to be doing a flip through of probably part of March 2022. So this is the book that I'm using for probably the first 6 months, maybe the first 5 months of the year. Not really sure. This is the first time I'm actually using a pre-made book. Normally, I would either alter a composition book when I first started out, and then I started adding spines to it, and then I started adding signatures to it, and all that jazz. And now I just don't really make the time right now to journal as I would like to because I work full time. So I decided let me use these that are already in my stash and see how we get along, right? So I never decorated the front cover. This is a Moleskine, by the way, XL lined, okay? And currently it has January, February, and all of March in it. So yeah, that's all the deets on that. If you want the information about the books that I used to do and all of that stuff, all that fun stuff, let me just center you up here, then you can look in the description box and there are 3 links there. I do believe the first permanent links. The first one is how I used to make what's called a Fobonichi. It's a DIY Hobonichi, and I used alter composition books. Then the second one, I believe, could be, could be when I started adding spines to my book. And then the third one is, I don't know, but it's a tutorial on how to make some kind of journal. So, yeah. So anyway, because I work full time, I have less and less time to come in here, and in all honesty, I have less and less motivation because when I get home from work, I am so beat. I just want to veg and do nothing for the rest of the day and the evening, and I get up and do it all over again the next day. So another thing that has changed as well is my journaling style. I used to, and I still do very much enjoy tucks, tags, pockets, big, thick, beautiful, chunky books. You know, that is my passion. And now I'm doing a lot more flat journaling, which I'm still very much enjoying. At least I'm getting my memories down, and that's what the most important thing is. It doesn't matter, you know, how thick your book is. It doesn't matter how much fluff you put in it, how, you know, it just doesn't matter. The most important part is getting your thoughts or getting your memories down on paper, and that is what I have accomplished. Now, I have also gone to, and I'll show you in a second, doing like a weekly spread on a page instead of 1 page per day. Now, I do call this my creative daily journal because 1, it's creative, and 2, it does have daily entries in them. They just don't happen to be 1 page daily entries. They happen to be double spread, but each day is entered, if that makes sense. So let's, without further ado, get started. So this right here is my opening to March page, just old Michael's washi tape, scraps from the scrap bin. These I get at the Dollar Tree. They're just little, you know, calendars. This right here is from Emmylou Arts, and I did the Allison treatment on it, which is glitter Mod Podge, and I love it. I love it so much. And if you go to Emmylou, let me back up. Allison is my sweet friend from AJ's Inspired Life. So back to this. If you go to Emmylou Arts YouTube channel, which all the links will be below, always check the description box. So if you go there, you can join her YouTube channel, okay? And it costs all of $1 a month. Less than that, in fact, 99 cents. And then what that gives you is access to her Facebook page, which I think is just an awesome idea. And then she does these little Procreate drawings of her, what she calls her Weezettes. And yeah, they're super cute, and you can print them out as a freebie, and they're just fun. It's a really great way to add somebody else's art into your book, and I love it. These up here, and in fact, all of my either months of the year or the days of the week or the numbers, all of them are from Sweet Lynn at Love Lynn's Life. Link will be below. These right here, these clover stickers are from my sweet friend Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. So make sure you check her out as well. Her link will be below. I'm so excited for her. She is back to working in her creative daily journal or her creative journal. And I love her style so much. And I've just been so thrilled. I've been seeing her things pop up on Instagram and some new videos and all of that, and it's just been great fun. So Brooke, I love you, girl, and I'm so glad to see you back in it, you know. So let's go. Okay, now here's a prime example of doing a whole week on one double spread. Excuse me, just trying to see where we're at. All right, now I'll tell you the background here. I'll go through a little bit of that stuff with you. The background is these Recollections watercolor crayons. I do love them very much. However, they work a lot better on composition book paper, if you ask me, or other types of paper. The paper in this book is not, I'm not a big fan of it. It's hard to write on because they are, they're watercolor crayons. So there's a waxy element to them. Anyway, that's the background. I just scribble it on and then use a baby wipe to smush it in. Okay. Again, all of these are from Love Lynn's Life. All right. This Wordle is my own lettering. And I do believe I showed you maybe how to do that. Super simple. I showed you how to do that in a previous Ramble session. So maybe I'll leave that link below if you want to refer back to that. So let's get started here on the 1st. So March 1st was a Tuesday. And yes, I received this lovely happy mail from Sweet Lynn at Love's, blah, blah, blah. Let's start over. I received a sweet happy mail from Love Lynn's Life, okay? Now, if you'll notice, it says Happy Holidays on it. I have no idea how long it took to get here. I don't know if she sent it during the holidays and it just took that long to get here. I'm not really sure, but she sent a few of her lovely vinyl stickers. They are simply gorgeous. Let me see. I have them here somewhere. But yeah, you can purchase them, I do believe, on her, yep, here they are, on her Etsy, right? Stars, and she makes them, they're vinyl stickers, and she makes them out of her beautiful collage paper. Here's a cozy, I love this one, and another heart, which I might end up putting one of the stars or the heart onto the cover of this book. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna hoard them for a bit. And then up here, I just cut out a quote, if you can even see it. Yeah, you can see part of it. It says, the most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. And that is a very important quote, if you ask me. So, anywho, that's on the top of the card there. And I got that from a desk calendar, okay? And I get those at Five Below here in the States. So, yeah, judging by the cover of the card, I don't know, it must have taken a while to get here, but yeah, she sent lovely stickers. Now, this is my son. He brought his sweet girlfriend over. We met her for the first time. We actually celebrated his birthday on this day. I don't know why I set up the page this way, but that's what we did. And this right here is a doodle that I did. I need to do more of these because they are so fun to use, you guys. They're so easy to do and they're so fun to use. Typically what I do with these is I draw them out in my sketchbook and then I scan that paper into my computer and then I can just print out however many I need. Or whenever I need them, I just print them out and then I color them in just with a Copic marker and that's it, They're all done in black and white. So anyway, I got these ideas, or this idea was from Doodles by Sarah. So yeah, super fun to use in your book. At any rate, March 2nd was actually my brother's birthday. And like I said, I don't know what happened. Let me see. Yeah, he did come over on okay. That's because, let me see here. All right, now I'm figuring things out. Okay, because March started on a Tuesday, right? My son was supposed to come over on Monday to celebrate his birthday, which was back in February, but he was working at the time and couldn't come. And then he couldn't come this day, so he came this day. And then when I was doing the page, I naturally thought that this was Monday, and he came on Tuesday. You see where I'm going with that? Okay, so anyway. Yeah, so we met her for the first time. Super sweet. She was super quiet, which I don't blame her. You know, you're meeting these weird people for the first time. Yeah. And then we had a prime rib dinner my big handsome made, and it was so yummy. And he also made Mama's homemade rolls, which were really yummy. And Mama was actually here because she at this time was working. So yeah, Mama is my mother-in-law. So, and then my daughter made his favorite cake, which is red velvet with cream cheese icing. And yeah, it was just a great night. And then on this day here, my daughter, this right here was part of a lesson that she was doing, and it was a Wordle lesson. And she had her teaching evaluation, you know, when the principal comes in and just sits there and, you know, sees how you're doing. So she had that, and so she had planned a Wordle lesson, and it came out super cute. And then what she wanted me to do was to see if like markers would work with a crayon resist type of thing. I think I did take a picture of their end result, you know, like they did their own Wordle on a piece of paper. If you don't know what Wordle is, it's a word game on your phone. And anyway, so they did their own, you know, like they had their, I don't know, 6 rows and 5 columns, whatever it is. And they did their own Wordle with their own word. Yeah, it was a thing. It was so cute though. It came out super duper cute. And yeah, the kids had a great time doing it. And even now they still do the Wordle of the day. They try to every day. The kids are really into it. It's funny. Then on this day, oh my word, I got a very sweet happy mail from my sweet sister Karen down under. And oh my word, I remember her texting me, oh gosh, it was a month ago, maybe more than that, I don't know. And she was like, have you received anything from me, you know? And I said, no, I haven't, you know. And then she was worried that somehow the package had gone missing. It was like, it was like an envelope, like a big envelope. And she was worried that it had, you know, something had happened to it. And I was like, I have not received anything, but you will be the first to know as soon as I receive something. And can I tell you, I mean, we had both given up all hope pretty much that it was just never going to arrive. And then all of a sudden I got home from work on this Friday and there it was on my table and I could not believe it. So yeah, I texted her right away and it literally took almost 4 months to get here. Can you believe that? She had mailed it in November, I think. Crazy, right? Crazy. But I'm so glad that I did receive it. I'm happy for her that I received it because let me tell you what, okay, y'all know if you've been following me at all, there is nothing worse than packing something up that is very special that you want to send to a person and it never arrives, okay? Can we say Creative Cousins Journal, okay? I don't know. Maybe there's still hope for it. I'm not sure. In the package, and by the way, if you don't know about the Creative Cousins Journal, long story short, I made a journal for one of my sweet cousins and she never received it. The box went missing and it was a big, medium flat rate box filled with journaling stuff, a handmade journal, an Edith Holden book, handmade tassels. Okay. Yeah, she never got it. Anywho, inside this beautiful package I received, she sent me some James Burke washi tape. Here it is right here. Look at how beautiful This is his artwork. If you're not familiar, I don't know how you can't be, but I will definitely leave his link below. He's actually Australian, living in the States. And of course, my friend is Australian, living in Australia. But yeah, she sent me a sampling of his taste, which was so generous of her. So thank you very much. This was on the package, so I took that off. I think it's just so beautiful. So there's that. Oh, we were doing like maybe it was like the month for reading, or it could have been Eric Carl's birthday. I don't know, but we were doing some kind of reading thing at school. Oh, my daughter, I should really take a picture of it. My daughter did a door decoration that said book flicks, like Netflix, only book flicks. And it was so super cute. It had all the little like things that you click on and all that. And then she printed out the covers of all of the kids' favorite books, you know, and then she had in the corner a little like picture of them along with their book. Came out so cute. Yeah, I need to do that and put that in here to remember it. All right. So then this day was the weekend, right? And at this point in time, has anyone seen my mojo? I was just not having much at the time. And yeah, I don't know what was going on. I think I was just super overwhelmed with like everything. And my room was a disaster area because if you didn't know, I'll tell you for the 564th time, my husband and I are moving this summer. And so I'm having to pack up, the house, but I'm having to pack up my craft room, which is a complete nightmare. And so at this point in time, I was doing a lot of decluttering. I am still to this day doing decluttering, so make sure you check the channel for that. Yep, I got a lot of decluttering videos. In fact, on this day, I filmed some. I filmed 6 videos, so 5 decluttering videos, for goodness sake. Anyway, yeah, so I think I was just overwhelmed. Like I just had supplies and stuff strewn about the room, and it was too much. So anyway, I packed up 4 copy boxes of all of my journals, which happened to be like 40 something. Yeah, I've been doing this 7 years. This is my 8th year, I think, journaling. And generally speaking, I have 6 books per year. So yeah, 42 books, something like that. Anyway, so pack these all up, move them up north. Quote, this is a quote from a desk calendar, just, you know, found stuff as well, some stickers. So yeah. Yeah, and I wrote in here, it would take some time to upload all the videos. Yeah, because I had done 6. And then on this day here, my husband and I, this right here, I was a daily planner from 2015. Can you believe that? As I was destashing and decluttering, I came across this planner. This was actually the jumping off point to me finding the Fibonacci and getting interested in that type of journaling way back when in 2015. It's when I started uploading videos on my YouTube channel and all that kind of stuff. And that was after I found out that I was not a planner girl. Yeah, I had nothing to plan. So, but like I said, this was actually the jumping off point to starting journaling creatively, you know. So I came across the book and I just tore off the cover. It's just a collage of my beautiful family. Yeah, and I wrote about that, how it was like the jumping off point of me, starting to journal. So that was great. My husband went to the store this day. He brought home some roses. We had an auction project that I was finishing up at home. All the kids had made these macrame feathers. They came out so beautifully, and we were going to sell it at the silent auction that raises money for their school. One of our students purchased it, I believe. And then, yeah, so I finally got all the feathers starched with hairspray on both sides, let them dry, and arranged it. My husband and I had some couch time. And then this is a floor plan right here that my husband drew out of my craft room up there. It's not very big. Now, I mean, it's like half the size of the room that I'm in now. And of course, it's a lot bigger than other people have. So I feel very blessed and I am very thankful for any amount of space that I get. So Yeah, it's let's see. It's 8 by 10 on this side, shorter on this side, and it's like almost 11 feet long by 8, almost 9 feet wide. So it's almost 9 by 11. 9 feet by 11 feet. Yeah. So anyway, he was trying to figure out, like, you know, oh, well, if we put your craft table here, and if we put the L-shaped table here, and if we put bookshelf here, and we could fit a bookshelf behind the door, and yeah, so he was so sweet in doing that. And I just, you know, like, I had to tell him how much I really appreciate his support for what I do, even if he probably doesn't understand why I do it or the purpose of it. I don't know. Let me tell you, if he wants a sane wife, he'll continue to support me. Okay. That's all I can say. But I am very thankful and very blessed that he is so supportive. And even when we were looking for homes, that was like one of like his conditions. It was like, oh, we need a room for your craft room, you know. I just found that very sweet. So this is another week spread. In fact, it was the 7th through the 11th. And yeah, super busy week. This was my whole week. Work, tutor, home. That's it. That's pretty much it. We had a half day on Friday about the auction. And then we, the girls went out, us girls went out, and that's always fun. And then, oh, my sunshine and his girlfriend came over for dinner again this week. Yeah, lots of appointments and such this week for Sunshine and Big Handsome. So yeah, a lot of just different things going on. So very simple page. The background here are those Dabo ink things. Those Dabo ink. Yeah. And this is, again, my own lettering, which hopefully I would have shown you how to do by now. It's super, super easy. Okay, we'll probably stop on these pages here. So this is like a weekend spread, right? So let's start over here. This beautiful picture of the cowboy boots with the sunflowers and stuff was really apropos because we had our barbecue dinner and auction this day. It is a very long day at school. And yeah, I just got this offline, and it was daylight savings time. Although we had to set our clocks or whatever this evening, which I didn't even realize until the next day. I did a Your Creative Studio unpacking of the March box, which was super nice. I'll put that link below. Yeah, this day is such a long day. The auction itself is from 2 to 8, but we had to get there like at noon or something to help, set up. And they did like a bunch of these bounce houses, bounce houses, I guess, and all over like the front lawn and for the kids and stuff. And the wind, can I tell you, there was a cold front coming, and it didn't rain, I don't think. But the wind was so strong and gusting so much that it was actually lifting up the bounce houses. So they had to go around and secure everything like 3 times. It was crazy. But it all worked out. And we actually were able to go home about 9:30, so it's a long day, let me tell you. And you're on your feet the whole day, and but it was a lot of fun. The kids had a good time, and everything went smoothly as far as I could tell. But yeah. So that was that. And yeah, I got home about 9:30, so that was great. And then this right here is from Sweet Recreations by Brooke. I got it as a freebie as well off of her Facebook page, so I'll put that down below. And this as well. I had a partial bed day probably. I woke super sore. Yeah, I did. I did not realize that the time had changed till I got up. Yeah, spoke with my aunt this day, and we might resume the Sunday phone calls, which, spoiler alert, we have. Yeah, so I call her every Sunday now. When I used to call my grandmother, who passed away in February, I used to call her every Sunday. And now I call my aunt, that's who my grandmother lived with. Oh, that's a pocket. Okay, so I listed and packed all of the donations that I was giving away. Oh, that's what this is. I took a long nap before dinner, and bad idea, because it is so hard for me to fall asleep. Yeah, when I do that. So anyway, so there's that. This is another quote from a desk calendar that I get at Five Below. Anything else? Yeah. I don't think so. So we'll stop here and look forward to the next flip through video where I'll do the second half of March. And yeah, I am very proud to say that I do believe I have journaling for every single day of the month. Yeah, which is probably a first for me in the last 2 years. So I'm very proud of that fact. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you can get notified the next time a video comes out. And if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments section below. I appreciate each and every one of you, and have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.